3:28, Matt McCoy, Stan Jackson with you. It's The Drive with Jackson and McCoy. Very, very busy day with a lot of news regarding Ohio State. Also, busy time for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They continue their three-game road trip. It actually wraps up down in Florida tomorrow against the best team in the NHL so far, the Tampa Bay Lightning. They are 32-8-2, and the Jackets have a tough task tomorrow as they will be taking them on. We're happy to be joined. Not every day you get to talk to an all-star, and we are joined on the phone by Blue Jackets all-star Cam Atkinson. Cam, first of all, congratulations. I saw when you got interviewed and got the news last week you were going to the all-star game. One of the things you mentioned is your son Declan. Now, this time, your second time you're an all-star, you have a son born in August. That's going to be part of the trip. A life-changing event for you earlier this year. Congratulations on that. And how has your perspective on life changed as a dad now?
It has changed just a little bit. It's obviously for the better, but, the little things in life that used to matter seem that they don't matter anymore. But definitely excited that he'll be attending the All-Star game. I got him a nice custom jersey, so I think he'll be the only baby in the stands with a custom All-Star jersey, so that'll be pretty cool for him as well. But I'm just happy that he's going to be part of this, and we'll be able to see what his dad does for a living. And I know he's still young, but we'll take plenty of pictures and videos, and he'll hopefully grow up one day and remember this.
Cams, you've got 24 goals this year, 5 on the power play. You and Artemi Panarin are tied for the team lead in game-winning goals. You're having a terrific season, and you had that stretch earlier this year where you equaled the franchise record in consecutive games with points. When you get on a streak like that, what is it? Is it puck luck, the puck bouncing the right way? Is there a certain way you notice that you're playing? They don't happen every year where you have a streak like that. What has led to the first half that you had and some of the good stretches that you've been on?
I think just confidence. I try to put myself in good areas and situations to get the puck. You're playing with some pretty good players as well. And, when you're hot, it seems like the puck seems to find you a little bit more. And, just that confidence of, going into every game, expecting to score and put up points. And I think that's, obviously what's been successful for our line as of late. But yeah, I don't think I do anything different. I just think the puck seems to follow me a little bit more when I have that hot stick.
You guys have gotten to almost the midpoint of the season here, and you're having a nice year. I know you'd like to, be better, be on top of the standings, but you're kind of right there. How would you evaluate as a team the way things have gone this year and moving forward as we get closer to the end of the season and then the playoffs when we get into March, April, and down the road? Where can this team go? Where do you have to improve?
Yeah, I think we might have just hit that halfway mark, and there's no easy game. Every team is good. You look at our division, you see the teams that look like they're struggling early on are starting to really heat up, and we're 1 or 2 points of either being in the playoffs or not being in the playoffs. So it's just crazy that our division is that close and so good and so competitive. But I think as a team overall, I think we've done a lot of good things. We definitely have improved. I think on the mental side of the game from this year from last, and I think ultimately where we need to improve on is just being smarter through the neutral zone and checking. I think when we're on top of our game, our sticks and our checking are amazing. We give teams no opportunities, no odd man rushes, and you can tell when we're not on top of it. That's when teams kind of get their opportunities and capitalize on that. So I think when we get away from that, that's when we're not as good of a team. So we need to keep improving on that sort of part of the game.
Visiting with Cam Atkinson, Blue Jackets All-Star, here on 105.7 The Zone. Cam, tomorrow you guys are playing one of the best teams in the NHL, Tampa. You had a rough trip there earlier this season. What jumps out about them and the kind of year that they're having?
Yeah, they have obviously one of the best teams in the league, and their power play is the best in the league, and they have a lot of offensive weapons and D that can join the rush and score goals. So they're just a strictly offensive mindset team, and we have to stay out of the box. That's number one. But it's going to be a great challenge for us, and looking forward to it and seeing where we have improved, since we first played them.
When you mentioned it earlier, every team in the NHL is good, and if you don't play well, you're gonna lose games. I'm wondering though, in an 82-game schedule, and you play a team like this, is there any extra juice? Is every game just another game, Cam, or is a game like tomorrow when you're playing one of the top teams that you know is a contender? Is there extra juice involved in this?
Yeah, there's so many games throughout the season that, they're really, obviously this team's on top of their game and the top in the league. And if anything, the motivation that we should be using is the fact that they spanked us pretty good the first time. And, we were a team that's still trying to grow. And like I said, it's going to be a great challenge for us to see where we are amongst the best in the league.
You talked earlier when we were talking about you making the All-Star game, and you're going to get Declan, your son, a custom NHL All-Star jersey, and that it's changed your life and put things in perspective. I wonder, on the other side, when Nick Foligno is going through what he is going through with his daughter, and from what we understand, things are going well there. How has that affected the team just in understanding, Cam, that life perspective and everything? I mean, obviously hockey is very, very important to you guys, but there are things bigger than hockey.
Yeah, well, family's the most important thing in this life, and not having Nicky around, our leader, our captain, it's always tough. You can't fill that void, fill his shoes by no means, but other guys have to step up in that situation, and having a kid really does put things into perspective. Just how fragile life really is, and how seeing one of your kids sick. I don't think there's a worse feeling in this world, because you would take that from your child any day of the week, just so they could get better. But Milana's an absolute warrior, and you could see that right from when she was born, having to get surgery right away, and how she overcame it. And it's just amazing how tough she is. As I said, she is the toughest Foligno. But we're definitely looking forward to getting Nick back.
When Nick's away, what do you guys miss?
Well, we miss his leadership role. He's played over 800 games, and he's our captain, so he leads the way in every aspect of the game, and it's tough to fill that void. Like I said, it's you can't replace Nick Foligno, so I think just his energy, his voice, and how he plays the game the right way.
Last thing for Cam Atkinson of the Blue Jackets. He's joining us from Tampa as the Jackets get ready to play in Tampa. Last thing, Cam, and that is for this team to achieve what you think it can achieve at the end of the year, and what I'm sure everybody in the locker room believes. What has to happen? I mean, what if you could put a finger on something? If this, and this happens, we're going to be playing deep into the Stanley Cup playoffs. What do you feel like has to happen?
That's a good question. I can't really pinpoint anything. I just think we just need to play the game the right way. Like I said, when we're getting out of what we do best with our having good sticks and our forecheck, we're just an average team. So we need to play a full 60 minutes from the start of the puck to the end, and it's going to be a dogfight from here on out, just with how close it is in the standards of every team. But just play the game the right way, and we're going to have success, and control what you can control, and that's your effort. And you'll let management, do all the major things, what they think we need to improve on the team. And so it's just going out there and giving it a full 60 every single day, every single night.
Well, Cam, congratulations on the All-Star game coming up towards the end of the month. We really appreciate taking a few minutes, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun for your wife and for Declan to be there as well. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.